Alright, bro, it's a really straightforward one today. If you have any kind of ambition or just different levels of interest, it's likely that you've set yourself a bunch of different tasks and things that you want to achieve. And in this video, I'm here to tell you why you should be very careful with the amount of goals that you set yourself. And I'm saying this as a guy who, at this point last year, would have had a bunch of different things written on that board. Things like read a book a month, learn some Spanish on a Friday, have this many YouTube subscribers achieved by then, post a video once a week, do a blood test to understand where my different levels are at. Now ask me how many of those things actually got done. And now ask me why I'm making this video. If you can relate to what I just said, then there's an issue that's happening is that you're actually slowly affirming yourself that you're a person that doesn't stick to their word. Like, we know this, that our brain is completely non-biased. So whether you reinforce it with positive examples or negatives, regardless, it will create an idea of yourself. And so what you really need to be careful of is, with your ambition, setting unnecessary tasks that are actually not getting completed. And what you're really telling yourself is that when you're setting a goal, you actually don't complete it. And that's obviously not the idea that you want to have of yourself. You want the complete opposite. Like, you want to be the kind of man that when they say something, like, you know, you're a man of your word. Your word is your most powerful thing. Like, when you say it, it's not even a question that is getting done. And so my actual advice for you in this video, bro, is that if you're the kind of guy that's at the moment setting goals like, oh, I want to read one book a month, you know, I want to do an hour of reading a day, and oh, I want to have XYZ workouts done, and I want to be this far in my business or really start pursuing my side hustle. Like, if you're week after week, month after month, setting these goals and they're just not getting done, then you need to change the strategy, bro. And so what I'm now doing instead is actually, for my day-to-day tasks and hobbies, setting just the most minimum entry criteria to actually get the ball rolling. So if it's something like starting to read, set yourself the goal of literally 5 minutes a day, or like read a double page. That's it. Like, make that your requirement. I'm not even joking. Like, just, you need to train your brain that the goals that you're setting are getting done. And so you can cheat code this by just making them as basic as possible and let momentum build itself. And even so let's say it's outside of your day-to-day habits and tasks, but like, let's say an actual goal that you want to achieve, and, you know, something that's going to take a little bit of time. I know, you know, people, like, there's so many cliches of, you know, if people don't laugh at your dreams, they're not big enough, and, you know, it needs to feel like this whole new person that you're now manifesting and fake it until you make it, kind of thing. But like, if that's not worked for you, then maybe actually you just need to set a goal that only slightly stretches you. Like, set one milestone that's genuinely within reach, and then get that done. Like, I would so much rather be the person that, instead of saying, oh yeah, you know, I'm going to be a 10K per month guy by the end of this year, and like, I've got my business set up, yada yada, I'd rather be the guy that's just like hitting mini milestone after milestone, and I don't even know where I'll be at by the end of the year. But all I know what I'm doing right now is just hitting off these mini objectives. So that's pretty much the whole point of this video. I've just noticed in myself particularly, you know, if you're in this self-development world, like, there's so many different areas that you constantly feel like you need to improve, and like, oh, I need to get healthier, train my brain, train my mentality, then, you know, I need to just build up as a man as well and become more, I need to, you know, learn this tech aspect, and, you know, maybe learn another language like I mentioned, and oh yeah, then also I need to, you know, of course, run a business and be an entrepreneur, and all whilst being completely jacked, and, you know, it just gets a lot. And so I'm not trying to veer you away from having these goals, but I just need you to understand that in this process, you're actually subconsciously training yourself that you've got these random dreams and you're not completing them. And like, more little by little, when you know, maybe you're resetting or you're trying to find some momentum, in the back of your mind, you've actually already got this feeling of, yeah, I know I've got these ambitions, but let's be honest, I'm not really the kind of guy that's executing on them. So that's obviously just natural, you know, that's obviously just your brain talking. It's not actually not rational, but it is the evidence that your brain has got for so far. And so, like I've said, change the strategy completely. Set yourself mini goals, mini objectives, goals just outside of reach, and become the man that just does what he said he's going to do. And watch momentum change. I hope that helps, bro. As always, God bless.